Number two, this idea I shared over Yontif at the yeshiva, but not everyone was here, and it's a beautiful idea, so I'll share it again. That I heard it last year. That the way it goes is that there's a king, and the king has a beautiful daughter. So comes time, daughter, he needs to marry her off. So he goes to look for a nice boy to marry off his daughter to. So the king looks around. He's looking for a proper shidduch, and he makes a shidduch, and he seems very happy with the shidduch. Right? He has a beautiful daughter. Now he has a beautiful son-in-law, and everything seems good. So for the first year of their marriage, the king's not really around. And then finally, at the end of the year, he makes his way around to their house. He's gonna spend a month with his daughter and his son-in-law just to check in, see how everything's going. So he checks in. Everything looks good. His daughter's very happy. His son-in-law is very good. He's a super good guy. He knows it was a good shidduch. Everything's good. So finally comes the last night. He's about to leave. He says he's very happy with himself. He did well, right? And boom, 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 knock. He hears a knock at the door. Who is it? It's his daughter. He opens the door and he sees tears coming down her face. And he's like, "What's wrong?" And she's like, "You don't understand. This whole thing, it's all a lie. He's a terrible husband. The shidduch was a terrible shidduch. Get me out of here. I want to go home. I can't be here anymore." So he's like, "Oi," right? But what does he say? He's like, "Listen, the shidduch was already made. I can't take you out of this marriage. It's for your best. However, what I can do, right, is before you go back, but you can spend one more week with me. You can come back home with me 1 week, and you'll strengthen yourselves, and then you'll be able to go back, and you'll realize that you're gonna be able to work on it. It's gonna be for the best." So what's the nimshal? That's a mashal. What's the nimshal? So the nimshal is that who's the daughter? The daughter is us, and who's the son? The son is our guf, right? The daughter is our neshama, and our bodies are the son. Right? You're taking these two things, right? Kadosh Baruch Hu made a shidduch. He put two things together, which is our neshama and our soul, right, in our body. And sometimes it feels like the shidduch is not a good shidduch, right? Sometimes deep down we feel like there are stuff that we can reach a higher level, but our physical bodies are preventing from us. They're almost like abusing what our neshama really wants, right? So for 1 month, Kadosh Baruch Hu comes and he stays with us, right? What month is that? That's Elul, that's Tishrei. Kadosh Baruch Hu is with us, and we feel a spiritual high like we never ever feel. Right? We have Slichos, we have Yom Kippur. There's no better feeling. We know Kadosh Baruch Hu is with us. And then the end of Yom Kippur, what happens? Our neshama comes knocking on the door, and our neshama says, "Please take me out of here. I can't be here anymore. Right? Take me out of my guf. I can't be with my physical body." And Kadosh Baruch Hu says, "I can't. It's a good shidduch. The shidduch was a good shidduch. I know it's hard, but work on it. It's for your best. But what I can do is you can spend 1 week with me. That week is Sukkah. That's what we're doing when we're sitting in the Sukkah. We're spending 1 week with the Kadosh Baruch Hu before we go back and have the rest of the year with not as close of a feeling with the Kadosh Baruch Hu."
Amen.